Marilyn has decided we're going to do the wonderful Meze plate, which I love doing at demonstrations because it shows off a whole range of different flavours and products. Now, you might not like everything I make today, that's okay. What I like to do is I like to do a few different things to inspire people to try things that they may not try in their normal everyday life, but also to give you just a little glimpse of what our products do. You each have got a catalogue, so feel free to look through there. There's an order form in there and a wish list. Now, as I'm going along, if you use your wish list to write down any of the products that you really like, or the flavours, because at the end you might think, oh, I really like that, what was that she did? So if you do that, that will help us out when we're doing your order at the end of the party. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So we're going to start off with our beautiful signature range, our dip mixes. Now, today I'm going to make a beetroot dip and a baba ganoush dip, okay? One thing about our product, there's no nasty numbers, no additives or preservatives, no added gluten or MSG. So and they just taste amazing. So with our dip mixes, you can use any base that you like. I like to use either sour cream or Greek yogurt, but you can use any base. Philly cheese, you can use the Philly cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, you can use tutti, or you can use vegetables. And the great thing about our dip mix is that you can use it in your everyday cooking as well. So I'll give you some ideas as we go along. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make up 2 quick dip mixes. Now, I'm only going to make small tubs because they do go a long way. So I'm going to work on the half cup method, okay? So these little bowls here are half a cup. The standard measurement for our dip mixes is 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of wet mix. Now with the 1 tablespoon to 1 cup, that means you get 20 cups of dip mix out of a jar, which is absolutely fantastic. So it's economical as well as being healthy for you. So I'm just going to put some sour cream into this bowl here. So remember, I'm using half a cup. So if it was a full cup, I would be doing 1 tablespoon, but because I'm only doing half a cup, I'm just going to do half a tablespoon. Now you can see how hard that is. Now, can I get one of you ladies to mix that up for me? Oh, thank you. There we go. So that's our beautiful beetroot dip mix, and that's made on sour cream. Now, we're going to make the baba ganoush on Greek yogurt. So about half a cup of Greek yogurt. I love the Greek yogurt because it's, you know, always watching what we eat and everything like that. It just makes it a little bit more diet-friendly, I guess.
Could you use natural yogurt?
Oh, definitely. You can use any yogurt, any wet base that you like. So once again, working on the half cup, so just a couple of teaspoons in there. Now, can I get someone to mix that while? Thank you. Okay. So, they're our beautiful, and that's our signature range. Currently we have 21 flavours in the dip mixes. I haven't got them all with me today. It's impossible to carry the whole range, but you know what, if you're looking through the book and there's something that you would like to see, let me know and I'll bring it to your tasting. So we've got the beetroot dip and we've got the baba ganoush. So we're going to, has everyone heard of dukkahs?
No.
No? Okay. So basically a dukkah is a Middle Eastern blend and it's got nuts and seeds and everything like that. A lot of the wineries have it for tasting the wine, so you can use it as a dry dip mix, but you can also use it for crumbing your food as well, or putting it with your breadcrumbs or your almond meal and that to actually crumb food. Oh, thank you. So we've got our beautiful, now with our dips, just to go back onto the dips, if we leave them for at least 10 minutes, ideally 20 minutes Plus is great for those because it just lets them sit and the flavours enhance. Now the longer you leave them for, the stronger they get. I often get asked how long they last for, as long as your wet blend. So if your Greek yogurt expires on the 20th of February, that's when your dip mix would expire. Just be a little bit careful when you're making our hot dips because, as I said, they get stronger as they go on. So sometimes if you make Louisiana today, by tonight it's going to be really hot. So I always put half the amount of our hot dips into our products. So what I'm going to do now is do a dukkha. I'm going to have the beautiful Queen of the Nile dukkha. I'm going to put a little bit in there. Now I've got some beautiful sourdough bread there, multigrain sourdough bread. And I'm going to, since I've used this one for that, that was a bit silly. So I'm going to use this one here. I knew I was looking for something. Right, so we're going to put a little bit of our beautiful Mediterranean oil. Okay. Now we have lots and lots of different oils and lots and different flavours of dukkas. I do have some more on the table, so if you try that one, there's one that you would like to try, by all means come up and tell me and we'll put it out for you too. So we've got our beautiful Queen of the Nile dukkha with our Mediterranean oil. We've got our beautiful baba ganoush dip made on Greek yogurt, and we've got our beetroot dip made on sour cream. Now what I've got here is simply a jar of Kalamata olives. Now what I did with the Kalamatas, I've drained them of the juice that they were already in, and I'm going to have some of our beautiful honey caramelised balsamic, so I'm just going to put a little bit into that. And into that I'm going to put some Greek taverna spice. Okay. Just going to put a teaspoon of that in there. Can I get one of you ladies to just tip that upside down a few times and mix it all around for me? So that's going to be our marinated olives, and here I've just got some chopped up cherry tomatoes. Now onto that, a little bit of our caramelised balsamic. As you can see, I measure really well. I'm looking for, the Italian Primavera. Now Italian Primavera's got a little bit of lime in it as well, so a little bit of lime. And then we're going to do Tuscan pesto. So Tuscan pesto is one of my favourite dip mixes. I use so much of this. This is a great one for all your pasta sauces. So to make a beautiful pasta sauce, a tin of crushed tomatoes, tablespoon of that, splash of red wine. Don't have to add the red wine if you don't want to. And on a stove, simmer it for 20 minutes and you have the most amazing pasta sauce you can. If you don't want a tomato base, you can add just a bit of olive oil, and thank you. But it just smells divine. It's just the taste of Italy. So, would you put meat with it? Oh yes, you can. You can make a meat sauce. You can make a tomato sauce, spaghetti bolognese. It's beautiful on crumb chicken. My grandchildren love chicken nuggets with this. So I just get the chicken breast, do the milk, the flour, toss it in there, cut it, and just put them in the air fryer. Oh. So what we're going to do is just going to mix all that. So what I'm trying to give you ladies today is some really quick and easy ideas that you can take home and replicate yourself. So for now that it's summer in Australia, you know, we have our barbecues and everything like that. So I'd like to give people some really quick, easy ideas that you can take home and do yourself. Just put the tomatoes there. I won't squeeze those last few on because we don't want them to go everywhere. That looks very good. Okay. Now what I've got here, I've got a little tub of mini bocconcini. Okay. You can buy the big bocconcini. I just like the size of these. They're just a nice bite size. Now I've drained these as well, and I'm going to put. Where's my Mediterranean oil?
Second bottom.
Yeah. So just a little bit of Mediterranean oil on there. And I'm showing the versatility of the product too, so you can use, just because I'm using honey caramelised for this, you can mix and match. Any of the spices, you can mix and match with them. So you don't have to use Greek taverna with the olives. You can use, if you buy the Tuscan, you can use the Tuscan on the tomatoes, on the bocconcini, on the olives. I just like to give a few different flavours. So this is a little bit of honey caramelised on the bocconcini. And on that we're going to add our beautiful pizza spice. Now pizza's got a little bit of chilli in it, not too much, but it just gives it a little bit of a bite. So just a sprinkle in there. A sprinkle, yeah, about a teaspoon. I'm not known for my measuring, but if you do need measurements, I will give them to you. Can I get you to just shake that up for me? Thank you. So now we're going to just put our beautiful olives out here. As you can see, it's building up to a really lovely meze plate that will enhance any table. So we've got the bread, we've got the dips, we need a few crackers there. Where are my crackers? Oh, here we go. Cheese logs. Has anyone brought the, you know, the fancy cheese logs from the supermarket?
Yep.
Yep. So I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to make a cheese log. I'm going to do it two different ways, okay? The really simple way is you get a block of Philadelphia cheese and you cut it in half. Thank you. This is that beautiful bocconcini here. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
It smells good.
Okay. So yeah, just your block of Philadelphia cream cheese, cut it in half, which I've done here. Now this can be made so many different ways, and I always struggle to find which flavour I'm going to do, but Marilyn's been very kind and helped me out. She's asked for the tomato and herb. If you like spicy, the smokehouse barbecue is beautiful. As I said, Tuscan, you can't go past that, really love that. You can do dukkahs on these as well. You can do wasabi and chive. Cheese log's really popular as well. Wasabi dukkah. So all you do is you sprinkle your dip mix there. Now with your tomato and herb, just break it up a little bit because we don't use anti-caking agents. Better move that out front. Sometimes the tomato gets a little bit clumpy, so just press that in. These are just so great for if people drop by. I always have cream cheese in my fridge these days, and it's just so nice just to have it on board. Like, and people think you're so clever. That's what I really love that people think I'm really clever, but it's so quick and easy. How good is that for a quick and easy cheese log?
Yeah.
Okay. So just roll it. Okay. Where can we put that on it? So we're going to put that there. Okay. So what I'm going to show you next. Just excuse me while I just wash my hands. So what I'm going to show you as well, so that brings, that's all our meze plate done. So we've got the, the toothpicks are here. I'm going to invite you up very shortly to taste that and let me know what you think because it's ready to serve. So all that has been prepared in less than 15-20 minutes. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make dessert. Well, before you taste that, I'm going to make our dessert for us as well. So what I've done is to the other half a block of Philly cheese that was here, I've put it on a plate here. And I've got some diced apricots and I've soaked them in some of our blood orange mango guava balsamic, and I'm going to add them to the cream cheese. Now if you want, with these cheese logs, you can do a savoury cheese log like this as well. So you can put sun-dried tomatoes, you can put olives and that in it, and then you roll it, and then you roll it in the dukkha or the dip mix as well. So you just mix that. I love the blood orange mango guava is nicknamed OMG, and I drink it by the bucket load. I just love it. So when you came in, you might have had a little glass of mineral water with the blood orange